What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So, I'm sure you're wondering why the new Master Ochaco Funimation exclusive Funko Pop is $250 on the Funko app. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so I actually recorded this video already, and I'm actually re-recording it like 10 hours later almost, because I kind of deleted it on accident. I was going to go edit it at work, and then I deleted it on my SD card when I was trying to like move some things around and delete other things, and it was just a whole mess. So anyways, I'm a little bit more awake now, so I think I'll probably get to my point faster than the other video. Anyways, so we're going to be talking about why Master Ochaco, the new Funimation exclusive, is currently trending at $250 on Pop Price Guide and the Funko app. So I'm going to basically tell you guys why this is happening and things that kind of make this happen and things that kind of rise the value of like pops that are unreleased and things that kind of drop the value of pops that are currently released. And ongoing problems with Pop Price Guide and the Funko app and where they all come from and things like that. So I'm sure most of you guys might already know this kind of information, but for those who are new collectors or those who are current collectors and don't know, this information is for you, and maybe, you know, current collectors as well will learn a thing or two from me as well. My whole point of this video is to teach you guys something, so hopefully it can teach most of you guys something. Anyways, so basically the new Ochaco Uraraka, I think that's how you say her last name, I don't know. The new 2020 Funimation exclusive Ochaco here is sitting at $250 on the Funko app. I believe it's the same on Pop Price Guide because they use the same system to reflect prices for the pops that we know and love. Now, why this is happening is, normally it's several different factors, but I know exactly why it is happening. And if you go on eBay, you can actually check the prices, and actually here is an image of the current new Ochaco, Master Ochaco, selling and what it's selling for. And here are a few listings that sold actually yesterday on 12/9 at $30 a piece with, you know, extra for shipping, but we're not really counting shipping. We're just calling it a $30 sale for this new exclusive that came out last month. So, now, as far as Master Ochaco here, why it's at $250 is because there are sales from the SDCC Master Ochaco, the original Master Ochaco, that are at $200 and plus and things like that, which these are the most recent sales from the 6th and 7th of $200, $200, and $280. Because of the name Master Ochaco, it's getting the prices confused on the actual app. Now, Pop Price Guide, to my understanding, is run by actual people and not a bot, and they actually input these prices, but I'm sure they have some kind of bot program that runs through, you know, eBay listings and things like that and gives them a general price range, and then they insert the price. Or maybe there is some kind of bot situation going on that. But to my understanding, it was that Pop Price Guide was like, you know, it's actual people manually putting in these prices. If I have that a little wrong, or if someone knows a little bit more about that, let me know down below. I haven't read too much into Pop Price Guide because I don't even use the actual site. I use the Funko app just as a rough estimate of what my collection is worth. I'm sure most of you do as well. And for anybody wondering about, you know, where you can get your price values of your pops and the total value, I'll tell you that in a second. But anyways, basically, why Master Ochaco is $250 on the app is because the system is getting the names confused. It's been happening since the beginning of collecting and since the beginning of these sites that give us an estimate on our pops value. So honestly, that's kind of like one of the ongoing problems with Pop Price Guide and Funko app. It happened on Stash PD as well, but I love Stash PD. I love the layout. It's very simple to use, very easy to use, and it was just great. I wish they would have just kept that, and I wish Funko wouldn't have bought it or Stash PD wouldn't have sold. Now, like I said, Pop Price Guide and their Funko app do have their own issues because prices are either skyrocketing high for no reason of, like, for example, $10 commons, you know, showcasing as $300 when it might just have one random shill bid, which on eBay, a shill bid is basically someone bidding up an auction to raise the price of a current collectible and then just keep doing that process until it reflects on the actual price guide that everybody uses, and then now that that pop actually sells for that. For example, this pre-release Naruto right here, oops, I just knocked the pop over. Anyways, this pre-release Naruto, he's still sitting at about 10 to 15 bucks on the Funko app now, at least I think. It did drop back down to that. Anyways, he did have one $100 sale, so that one $100 sale around the rest of the $10 to $15 sales, the plethora of them, excuse me, that one $100 sale reflected, so now he was sitting at $100 on the Funko app and not even being vaulted, and a very, very easy common to find. The pre-release isn't, hard to find, but that doesn't matter right now. That would just mean that basically now the common Naruto is worth around $70 and the pre-release being $100, which was just insane, and it was nowhere near worth that because you could find these all over eBay still for about, like I said, 10 to 20 bucks for the most part. So that's basically kind of like an issue because somebody basically bought it from themselves. You can either buy it from yourselves or shill bid. That's what most of these sellers do. And they do it for like pre-orders as well to kind of like raise the price of an unreleased pop. So by the time it does release, it's already selling for that, $50 or whatever they raised it to. And then now they can make even more money because basically they're only paying themselves in the end. So they're not really losing any money here. So it's just, it's just a never-ending cycle. And this happens with all kinds of collectibles, whether it be Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, baseball cards, football cards. It happens in every collectible hobby. Shill bids, people buying it from themselves, fake pops driving up the, driving down the price actually. And this is a common problem as well with Pop Price Guide and Funko App as well. This kind of turned into a whole rant about Funko App pops. I think I'll do a separate video talking about that for the most part. Anyways, fakes. Basically, they get the prices confused as well, and like these $10, $15 fakes are driving down Grail prices, which is just a whole nother discussion. But for the most part, Ochaco here is actually getting confused with Masked Ochaco here, the SDCC exclusive. So if you'll actually see on the Funko app, if you look, the Masked Ochaco has a $250 value, in quotations there, and the Chase version doesn't even have a price on it yet, because there's no non-chase or non-mass chase variant to get the prices confused, so it gets an actual value. So I would say this one's still at about, it did sell on Funimation, so it's still at about that $20 to $30 range that it has been selling for. So please don't believe this. Please don't believe the Funko app and what it's saying currently, because it's not. People always call it a glitch, but it's not a glitch if it's someone actually manually entering that. Someone looks at these eBay sales and they're like, hey, that's selling for that. I don't know how it gets mixed up. Like I said, if anybody knows exactly how that works with Pop Price Guide, or if someone that works at Pop Price Guide wants to let me know, I'd love to have a chat about that. I don't know exactly how the whole process works. I just know it's a little finicky, but I do actually love the site, and it's a free service for us, so it's great. It's great in itself. I'm not bashing Pop Price Guide or the Funko app in any way. I'm just saying that certain things need to be kind of fixed, because this has been an ongoing problem for years, and then it just continues to happen, and it's just driving up the prices or lowering the prices like crazy. And that's why a lot of people don't even look at Pop Price Guide as an actual determining factor, because it's not accurate at least 50% of the time. Like, I feel like 50% to 60% of the time is fair for most of these prices. I feel like 50 is good. Anyways, now if you guys want to get an actual like correct price gauge at kind of like how much your pop is worth, eBay sales or Mercari sales are your best bet. I wouldn't say Mercari as much as eBay, just because eBay's a little bit more easier to kind of get a general search on that, because it's not mixed in with most things, at least like Mercari is. So basically you can just type in the pop that you're looking for, go to the refined search tab and go to sold items, click that little tab, and it'll show you what everything sold for within the last at least month or two, going back at least 8 or 9 weeks, something like that. I haven't really ever scrolled down that far back, but basically that's where I get all my actual factual information for these like videos that I do of pops on the rise or trending anime pops and what they're going for. That's how I get an actual accurate price gauge on my pops and things like that. I trust eBay way more than the Funko app and things like that. So when I see a pop skyrocketing up on my actual collection list on the Funko app, I go over to eBay and I'm like, okay, so it's $150 here on the Funko app, but it's still selling for $30, and there was one $150 sale, so it's not actually worth that. It may raise the price up a little bit, but it's not going to go to $150 just because there was one sale. So basically, that's kind of the situation with Masked Ochaco. I just felt like this was a great opportunity to kind of talk about this situation and tell you guys like what's going on with that. And hopefully it was kind of insightful to you guys on like, how to get an accurate value on your pops and what's kind of going on with Pop Price Guide and why it's so finicky. Anyways, like I said, just quick video. Just want to talk about that topic. If you guys did enjoy it, please leave a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. As well as, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. We are on our way to 20,000 subscribers. I'm really hoping to get to it by the end of the year. I'm really hoping. We got like 3 weeks left, so I'm excited. Hopefully we can pull it off. I'll be super, super excited. So if you're new here, subscribe, and just for daily content, all kinds of cool content. Anyways, I want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I really do appreciate that you guys choose to support me and support what I want to do here. It's really, really awesome. So again, thank you guys so much. Huge shout out to you guys. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is always down below. We'd love to have you there, just part of the little Patreon family. I also want to tell you guys to make sure to join the Facebook group and Discord. They're great communities, buy, sell, and trade, and you can make a ton of friends, as well as make sure to be following my social medias, Instagram and Twitter, to stay up to date. All right, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.